Hi there, I'm Shane Spiers, and welcome to another edition of the Summer Interviews, beaming out to you from the beautiful city of Bath in the UK. My guest today is Kate Beeders. Kate, a very warm welcome. Great to have you on our show.
Thank you. Thank you. Greetings from Boston.
Brilliant.
To be cities.
For those of you that don't know her, Kate is known as the breakthrough expert and founder of Brilliance Builders, where she teaches how to tap into your zone of brilliance to accelerate your success. Prior to coaching, Kate was a successful business development and marketing professional and started her career as a flight attendant, which is the ultimate education and customer experience.
Oh yeah.
Kate was honoured on the red carpet in Hollywood, and I just watched the video of that on your website earlier, by the National Association for Best-Selling Authors for her best-selling book, The Winning Way, with Brian Tracy. Wow. Go or Don't Go, The Complete Guide to Accelerate Your Success and Tap Into Your Brilliance was published earlier this year in 2018. And over the last 7 years, Kate has helped thousands of people go from stuck to successful with the Money Acceleration System and is a sought-after speaker across North America. Wow, this is going to be brilliant. Kate, the title of our interview today is Accelerate Your Success, and we've 5 minutes for the interview. If you're ready, I'll start the clock.
Go for it. And the good thing is, or bad thing is, I'm from Boston. We speak fast. So you might get 10 minutes worth of info.
Brilliant. So let's start. Why do most people get stuck and not reach their goals?
Oh my gosh. So this week need like a week. And understand, last week I actually held a live event. And so I'll share a couple of key things the ahas that people got. So it's what I teach, but people realizing, of their own beliefs, their own stories that they tell themselves about what they are capable of, what they deserve, Shane, their money stories. But the biggest thing of all, I think, is that most people don't even realize how much that they themselves are holding themselves back until all of a sudden they're in an environment like that, or they're having this conversation or learning that all of a sudden they realize, wait a minute, I've been playing a really small game. Can I share an example?
Yeah, please.
Okay, so this was actually a huge breakthrough for somebody at the event. And she was a fairly new entrepreneur, came out of corporate, like a lot of my clients do. And so, people were asking, it's Q&A, and they were asking questions. And so she had heard how much I charged. And she said, she was actually one of these people who goes in and helps you like organize your closets and buy new clothes and all that. That's what she does. And she said, but, people wouldn't pay me that much because this is kind of this is her talking. What she's saying is what I do is kind of frivolous. She said, compared to a business coach. Now, here's a woman who's been struggling to make money, struggling to get clients. And I said to her, did you hear what you just said? I said, you just defined your whole business as frivolous. I said, no wonder you don't have clients. No wonder you're not making money. And she was just like, oh my gosh, like she never even knew that that's how she was thinking of her business as frivolous. And so for anybody understanding, you may not use that word, but somehow, some way you're thinking about what you are, what you do, and all that stuff. And that's what's holding you back. So all of a sudden this like whole light bulb went off for her, and she realized, and she even just how she started holding herself. Because before that, Shane, when she was talking, she would talk like this, with her like covering her mouth, or she'd be kind of like, sometimes people kind of, they move a lot and they don't do eye contact. So understand that's just one example. I mean, I could share like thousands, but just something like that, when people, it's why people hold themselves back and they don't have the success they want.
Yeah. So once you realise it, what's the important action that's got to be taken then?
So what I helped her, and when you're part of a community too, they also kind of throw their 2 cents in. And what I really share with her is that for the right people with her message, as a powerful message as opposed to a frivolous message, that it becomes a necessity, not an indulgence. And that the right person is going to pay a pile of money for her expertise, her service, because she can, save them time. She can find out what's best for them. I mean, all sorts of things. And when she started viewing it differently as opposed to something frivolous, that made her stand taller, which made her marketing message change differently. Yeah. It meant that raise her pricing. It meant that she could go talk to different clients, and it gave her hope.
Yeah.
She was no hope because she wasn't making any money. And, she has a family, she has a kid, she's expecting another kid, and her husband's kind of like, You start making money soon. You know that old thing,
Yeah.
like, are you going to have to get a job? And so this changed her whole outlook. So now she can go forward and start presenting herself as an expert and not as something that's frivolous.
Right. So
And again, that's just one little example. Yeah.
yeah, and what's kind of critical to achieving a goal?
So a couple of things. One is you have to have the clarity of what is it that you want to achieve. So when I talk to clients, because I work with clients all over the world, brand new, 5 figures, 6 figures, even 7 figures, is you have to know what that next goal is. Because when people tell me, oh, I just want to make more money. Well, do you want another penny?
Mm-hmm.
And in the States, it's a penny. I know it's different for you guys in the UK, but, or are you looking for 100,000, a million? What is it that you're looking for?
Right.
And what does that mean? How do you want to be making that money, and what does that actual money give you? Because otherwise it's just money. But does
Yeah.
that mean like, wow, I can now start an organization, a nonprofit, or I can put money aside for my kids' college, or I can go take a trip around the world? I mean, what is this money going to do for you? So the first thing really is the clarity. You've got to know what it is that you want. And the truth is that kind of sounds easy, but I can't even begin to tell you, Shane, how many entrepreneurs I have to keep pushing back at because they don't have the clarity of what all this means and what their next level would look like.
And why is that? Why is you think that is, Kate?
Because there's two types of goals that people can set, and one is a very like logical goal, very practical goal. Like, hey, I took the kids to Disney World last year on vacation for a week, and we can do that again, right?
Yeah.
So my intention is to take them again. What I call more of an imaginative goal is one where you sit there and you say, like, if I really could, what would happen? And maybe you're so in love with Disney, you go to Disney in Paris, or you go on a Disney cruise,
Yeah.
but something that gets you out of that ordinary step, because otherwise your brain just gets bored. You get bored. It's always the same old thing. And so it's allowing yourself to dream big, giving yourself permission to dream big,
Yeah.
and not worry about the hows. That's what a coach is for.
Yeah.
A coach, all the resources that they hire, me, you, all that, we teach them the hows. But
Yeah.
the thing is, they say, forgetting the hows, we'll teach you the hows. What do you really want?
Yeah. Brilliant. I could talk all day on this with you, Kate. Sadly, we've come to the end of our time. Folks, for more resources, check out Kate's website, katebeeders.com. Thank you, Kate.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.